Dirt bikers cutting through fences, chasing cattle, and threatening ranchers' livelihood. Eyewitness News reporter Kate Larson investigates the problem of illegal off-roading in Kern County.
Well, it's an increasingly popular outdoor activity, but not everyone's joining in on the fun. In part one of Illegal Off-Roading, Eyewitness News reporter Kate Larson has a story on how the lives and land in parts of Kern County are being interrupted by dirt bikers.
There are an estimated 36 million registered all-terrain vehicles nationwide, and that number has nearly tripled since 1993, and it's causing some serious problems for families here in Kern County. From the tiniest wildflower to the grandest panorama, eastern Kern County is virgin territory, a desert garden where nature trumps all. But in the midst of it all, signs that something's not right.
If there's a fence, then it's not yours. Get away from it. You see a no trespassing sign, well, don't cross it because it's probably somebody's land. Somebody doesn't want you in there.
Owner of a 160-acre ranch, Jeremy Dunn is so fed up with off-road joyriders tearing down his fences that he's taken to a less permanent twist-and-tie approach.
I don't know, it's pretty pathetic. You'll get one hole that somebody makes, and then 20 feet further there's another hole, you know, because they missed the hole that they made before, so they make another one.
But it's as soon as the off-roaders get through those holes that the real problems start for the Dunns, who are small cattle ranchers.
This grass, you know, is pretty much a livelihood. If they keep on, you know, going off the main road, they're going to cause a lot of erosion.
And it's not just the grass. Jeremy and his wife Brandy have actually seen people chasing their cows on dirt bikes.
Well, pretty soon it would have a kind of a death cry, you know, when a calf feels like it's dying, it's not going to run
anymore. Their tongue hanging out of their mouth, foam dripping. It was awful.
And he'll sit there and call his mom. Well, then all the moms will come after her
to protect them.
And you know, so it's kind of a chase game.
Soon enough, though, we would see it for ourselves.
See, there's one guy coming up the trail.
And when we moved to get a closer look,
we figure we're right about here, right?
Brandy was telling me, amidst fresh bike tracks, how just weeks before, she almost had to use a gun to defend herself against two dirt bikers who she caught sneaking under a fence while she was on her own land.
Thankfully, at that time, he saw the gun and he backed off and he changed his attitude. But I think that was... There they are. Can you see them? They'll most likely see us and go a different direction.
But they were in every direction we turned. And just a few minutes later, another group of trespassers arrived to explore private property via dirt bike. And by the time we caught up with them, they were already unloading.
Once I get this far, I'm riding.
This is private property, though. You do realize that?
Yes, I know a lot of people that own land up here, and basically that's why I'm here, to check on their land. But I'm doing it on a dirt bike.
Do you have written permission to be on this property?
No, I do not.
Eric, who wouldn't tell me his last name, but did say he was from Palmdale, wasn't shy about his passion for off-roading.
I've done it since I was 6 years old, and that's what I do for fun. You know, some people run track, some people ride mountain bikes, we ride dirt bikes. Hi there.
This is Brandy Dunn, and she...
Hi, Brandy.
Brandy, this is your property.
Well, this is very close to our property. We run cattle here on open rangeland.
Brandy isn't shy either.
Yes,
living in the mountains, a half-hour drive from the nearest sheriff's station, she's used to fending for herself.
I don't care. You're parked on private property.
Yeah, I know the person that owns it.
Yeah, what is his name?
I believe it to be Jeff.
Well, you're wrong about that, and if you were right, you would need to have written data permission on you right now. I mean, we're lit up. You guys don't have any idea the impact that you're making on our livelihood. We've got cattle down in that canyon right there in that spring. I'm sure you know where it's at.
I know.
And the dirty son of a guns are riding right down that spring, and I bet you guys think that that's probably pretty fun too. And you don't realize what you're doing to our cattle.
I have not been here in like a year, so it would have been really nice if you could have came up and asked us what you're telling me right now.
And how do I know? How do I know if you're a nice guy or not?
I am a nice guy.
Look at what we have, what I have.
Enforcement friendly, okay?
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Coming up in part 2 of Illegal Off-Roading, why the Kern County Sheriff says deputies can't always be around to help families like the Dunns, and a solution we discovered that will take trespassers to court without law enforcement or lawyers.
Kate, thank you. The biggest budget in U.S. history arrives on